Hey everybody, this is Paul, Jake, and Marv for Bros Before Hoes RC, and this is our review of SMC batteries, LiPo batteries. And
as you can see, we have quite a collection of them.
We've tested quite a few of them.
We have 6 on the table right now, and I have, let's see, 3 at home.
And we've also got the imposter batteries that we'll be kind of comparing them to. We've got the good old Traxxas power cell, which is not really a comparison in the slightest. Then we've got the Venom, which is just a crappy 3-cell that I actually got for free.
Which in comparison, this is a 3-cell as well. This is made for the Reaper, but as you can see,
they're higher quality. I've had to wrap that one in duct tape because the shrink wrap was so terrible it was wearing out in the first 2 or 3 runs.
You can see here in the video, the SMC one is much thinner, but it's also important to know that this is also made for a Traxxas Reaper. It's a special,
but it's a larger capacity too.
It's a special 3S battery. It's a pretty much the same thickness as a 2S. It is a tiny bit thicker, but
it's the same.
Yeah. But anyways, we should probably get into the meat of this review of what is the value or how good are these batteries.
Value is insane.
Overall, for 2Xs, we pretty much all run the same thing. They're 5,000 milliamp hour 40C 2S LiPos. They're pretty much between $25 and $30.
You come with whatever connector you want on them. Yep. We all run Traxxas connectors.
Very high quality connectors too.
Yeah, they're genuine Traxxas, and then there's genuine Deans if you buy Deans. They're high. I think these are 8 gauge, 12 gauge.
These are 12 gauge, even though they look. Yeah, I guess they're the same as the Traxxas power.
But they're nicer. They're flexible. They're just a lot better than like the Venoms come with this kind of a connector where there's like
adapter.
The adapters, and they're like they're like forcing a hot dog through a keyhole basically. Where these just slip on nice and easy, and they're just great. They hold well, but they slip on nice and easy, and SMC really just do you well with the connectors.
Well, anyways, the value of these batteries is unreal. If you are gonna buy a LiPo battery, and we'll just cut to the point, you're a fool if you do not buy an SMC battery.
Unless you're gonna go full on max amps racing batteries. You know, these are cheaper than Gen A's. I think I've never ran a Gen A's personally. I've seen quite a few of them on the track. I've seen them puff before. These are great batteries. They're cheaper than the Gen A's. They have to wait from China for and everything else.
Overall, we've never really had any problems with them.
Except for this one.
This one is a bit of an interesting case. So
the case,
literally,
yes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, the case has broken open. This one has seen a good deal of runs. I pretty much ran my slash on it all of last summer and into the whole winter. It is now starting to drop a cell, but that's mainly because towards the end of and it will only take half charge, but that's mainly because last year towards the end of the winter I let it sit for a month at full charge, which is another thing. If you do buy LiPo batteries, it does pay to take care of them. Yes, these are cheap.
If you're going to let them sit for more than a week, put them in the refrigerator at half charge. Now, if your mom's not too keen on putting them in the refrigerator, put them in your basement or something where it's a little bit cooler.
And definitely at least cycle them every now and then. Leave them at half charge when they sit, because otherwise you're going to be going through your batteries every year. And if you're trying to do it on a budget, the SMC batteries is a great battery to buy, but it also doesn't pay to buy a new battery every year. So
another thing to say about them versus like the Venom 3-cell, this is, I think it's a 40, it's a 60C, and this is a 50C, so it's a little lower technically, but it's not that big of a deal. My slash runs way faster on one of these 3S's than on the Venom 3S. It's like a noticeable difference. Not a 10C noticeable difference, way more than that. I mean, I ran 30Cs into the 50C, and it's nothing like that. They give you a good punch for what you get.
And it's important to know when we're talking about them, it's just not worth it. It is so much more money for a Venom battery. When I first got my first RC car, I bought a Venom 2S battery, basically identical to this battery. Right? Well, actually, any of these batteries right here. But anyways, basically identical to this. I paid $32 for this. For my Venom, a basically identical battery, I paid $72. It is not worth it. There is
The only
it is
thing is
not
they give you
better
a
at
1 year
all.
warranty, but that 1 year warranty is such a pain to go through. And you can buy 2 of these batteries before you get to that 1 year warranty. That's how I got this. Their 1 year warranty thing. That I was supposed to get a 2S back from it. I blew up a 2S. And they actually mailed me the 3S on accident. I didn't let them know that, but because it was a better battery, and I felt like I got screwed in the first place. So, but
basically, we can't praise these batteries enough. I mean, these are just great
their
batteries.
customer service is great.
Oh yeah, their customer service. If you email them, you will get an email back very soon. And while we're on that subject, we can talk about problems we've had with batteries. We've had, between the three of us, probably 10 or 11 of them now. Out of those 10, I had one problem personally. I had bought 2 of these 3S batteries for my Traxxas Revo. When I got them, I noticed that one of the 2 was puffed. It was puffed like right up here. It would go up a little bit. And I didn't think too terribly much of it. I figured I'd keep an eye on it, just make sure it didn't get worse. Well, as I ran it, it got worse. It got hot when I'd run it. So I emailed SMC and said, hey, this battery was defective. It came puffed. It's getting worse. And I mean, immediately they responded. They just asked for pictures. And they saw the pictures and they're like, okay, we'll send you a brand new battery for free. And I didn't even have to send the old one back. So, I mean, the customer service it's pretty top notch. And I mean, the batteries, like we said, are just fantastic batteries in general too.
Another thing, topping off on the design of the batteries. Obviously, on the very old ones they didn't, but they've switched to a new manufacturer, I believe. And now they all come with these nice grommets around the battery leads, which is great because now you don't get sand and stuff in your batteries, which a lot of like this kind
And definitely this kind had a
that
big
one
problem
got
with
sand in
that.
it too. Where they're sealed very well. I wouldn't call them waterproof, but I've had mine underwater a couple times and nothing happened.
They're great for a Traxxas Slash. They are not good for an E-Revo. For the E-Revo, how you have to put them in a compartment, it completely takes those off, and they do me no good. But for the Traxxas Slash,
the way the battery
they are
connector comes
good.
down the center, it's great. So,
But
overall, that Revo problem is more a problem with the Revo's chassis than with the batteries.
right, I mean it's
if you
not
buy them set up for the Revo, they work.
right.
With the
Yeah,
Revo.
if you buy the specific one for the Revo, it's not a problem. But yeah, I mean overall the batteries are just fantastic, and if you're gonna buy a LiPo battery, buy SMC. That's the bottom line.
Yep.
So, anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe this video, and remember, it's Bros Before Hoes RC.